Bessies! Happy Friday! Friday, yay! Oh my gosh, we are halfway through the year. Halfway through 2021. I literally am like, time is zooming by. So I brought you all here today. Mwah. Mwah. Just kidding. I wanted to share my fitness story with you. Hello, David. Welcome. I wanted to share my fitness story with you. How I began, why I'm so passionate about fitness, like how I got into fitness, the benefits that it has like shown me throughout the years, and yeah, just like talk all about my experience, because I think that people, when you share your experience, like, you know, people learn through you. And also, like, I feel like going through the experience is always, everyone has these different points, right? We each have our own points, our highs and our lows, and when we can connect with other people and their points, it's like, oh wait, I'm actually not alone, like I'm going through something similar or whatever. So definitely, yay, drop an emoji, let me know how you're feeling. Hello. My fitness, this is gonna be all about my fitness journey. Yay. LOL story time. Ooh, I can't spell. It's hard to write. Story time. Hi. Okay, I'm so happy. Okay. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's feeling good. Yay. Okay. So we're going to take this story all the way back to the beginning. So a little known fact about me is that I used to practice martial arts for a very long time. So I did dance, martial arts. That was like my first fitness experiences, you know, my like, okay, I'm also like in my car right now, so I feel like I'm using my steering wheel as like a tripod prop. I can't speak right now. I'm using my steering wheel as like a tripod prop. So we're gonna just, you know, do our best. So I used to do martial arts. I did dance. Yeah, we just laugh. We go with the flow. It's all good. No. Ooh. Someone's like wheel just fell off. Okay. So I did dance. I did martial arts. I tried my best to do track and field. In my class, in my like school, there was this award called the Presidential Physical Fitness Award when I was in elementary school. And what this is basically they said like for your grade, and then whether you were like a boy or a girl, you had to do X amount of push-ups, X amount of sit-ups. You had to do, you know, run the mile in like, I don't know, however long you were supposed to run the mile in. And so, you know, picture like little Nicole Ashley just like trying their very best to do all the things. And I wanted this award so fucking bad. I wanted this award more than anything, because all my friends had the award and I felt so incapable. I was like, what is wrong with you that you can't get this stupid award? Like, so I couldn't run the mile. Like the mile was like the hardest thing for me to run it in like X amount of time. I don't know, it might have been even like 9 minutes and 45 seconds or something. And I would try, little 5th grader, trying so hard. I went in before school, even like after school, to keep trying to no avail. I couldn't fucking do it. I just couldn't do it. And I would go into class if I ran the mile, like before school, I would go into class, everyone's like, oh, your cheeks, they're so red. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm trying my best. I have to go to the bathroom. bottom crying in the corner like, oh my gosh, I'm useless, I can't do this, I just want this award so bad. Like, so I started my fitness journey. I had zero. My confidence was basically on the floor. I felt like I could not do a freaking thing. My confidence was, and I carried that with me. In addition to being an artist, right? There's always like, I feel like in high school, you know, as we're like growing up a little bit, there's these kind of like unconscious biases where it's like, oh, if you're an artist, you can also be an athlete, or if you're a this, you can also be a that, right? Like everything is very polarized, and it's polarized because when we're kids, we just like see things the way we see things. We don't understand that we are multidimensional beings that can actually do many different things. So if you're an artist, you can also be an athlete. It's not choosing one or the other. But also, you know, in high school, I feel like people are also like very in their cliques, and if anyone tries to like step out of it, it's like, what are you trying to do? You know, everyone's very judgmental. It's like, what are you trying to do? Like, who you think you are? You're a poser, blah, 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 whatever. So my confidence was on the floor, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I felt like I was not an athlete. It was just not for me. But something happens. Something happened when I was in university that inspired me to start running. I couldn't explain what it was, except a spiritual experience, a spark of inspiration from spirit. And I started running every day. First thing in the morning, I would run. I'd wake up, go running. I was living in Brooklyn, so I would actually run to the waterfront. It was so beautiful. It was so, so beautiful. It felt like so surreal to wake up before everyone else, you know, wake up super early in the morning without an alarm. I felt just like, oh my gosh, on fire. Like I was like waking up every day, 5:30, no alarm, running to the water. Like New York City, you know, it's like quiet. It's like nobody's awake yet. Like you're the only soul on this planet. There was something extremely spiritual about the experience. There was something deeply grounding in, and it wasn't always necessarily that I was, you know, like running my fastest pace, you know, whatever. It was more of like being in the flow of myself. And, you know, I would take photos, like just explore. It was all about exploration. In that point in my life, it was also exploring the depths of my soul. And I really do see a strong correlation between my like physical fitness journey and my spiritual journey. They are not, just like everything, they're not separate. They are interconnected. They're so interconnected. Everything is interconnected. So after I started running, you know, I woke up and was like running. I started running races, right? I thought, oh, that would be really fun to run a race. So I signed up 5K, 10K, 15K, triathlon. You know, I just kept like increasing because there's something when you're running a race there's something that is the energy of the crowd and the people cheering you on, and they're all here to witness you in your glory, right? In your victory, in your triumph. And that opened my heart to new levels that I had not experienced before. I was so happy to take part in all the races, and the triathlon was like a major undertaking, right? Because it's like I had to train for I think 6 months. I was training for 6 months before the triathlon in 2017, and it was hard. The training was hard. That training for races, same as running, it's when you're like facing your mind. It's like getting your muscles ready, but also your mental muscle, right? You're like facing the parts of yourself that say, I can't, and you're physically showing yourself that you can. You can because you are. It's like, I can't go anymore. Like, I can't run anymore. But you are. You're going, and you keep going, and you're doing an amazing job, right? And so it's building that confidence, building that strength, not just the muscular strength, but the mental strength, right? The physical, the spiritual strength, and also the strength, like your breathing capacity in your lungs, especially when you're doing like cardio things. So I was mostly going to the gym just for cardio, like running on the treadmill or doing the bicycle or going for a swim. Like those, I was deep in training. I didn't also know anything about weightlifting. I didn't know anything at all. And so one day, one of my favorite restaurants, and it's not really like a restaurant, it's like I don't know, it doesn't even exist anymore actually, but they still make chocolate. It's called Hue Kitchen. They were my favorite place. They were right across the street from my university, and I would go there, I would get a smoothie. I just love their food so much. So I was like walking when I was commuting from Long Island to New York City. I was walking down 7th Avenue, and every day I would try and take like a different path, like a different block to like go across, just to, like, break up the mundane. Like, I was in a very like habitual way of living, right? If you're going to work the same job every single day, Monday through Friday, you get in these patterns, you get in these cycles. And so to try and break that, I would definitely try and just go down different blocks, like make like small little adjustments to my everyday that would just inspire me to see something new, to experience something new. And so this one day, I remember I walked down this block, 20th Street, and I see a sign that says Hue Kitchen, and I'm like, what? It was like inside of this building called Barry's. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Hue Kitchen. I love Hue Kitchen. What is this place? And so I wandering in with my backpack and my denim jeans in the summer because I was too self-conscious to wear shorts. And, just like wandering into this place. And I open the door and I say, oh fuck. Oh my god, what the fuck did I just walk into? There are about 50 people waiting, just standing there. Beautiful, the most beautiful people. Like so tan and toned and just confident and like where the fuck am I? I do not belong here. So little me just went right back out that door. I'm like, okay. Like, nice try. What the fuck was that? Like, never again. So I get to my office. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just like living on with my day. I got to the office, and then I like go on the computer and I type in because I wanted to figure out like, what is this Barry's thing? And it says the best workout in the world, the workout for celebrities, the workout for whatever. And I'm like, okay, this is not a place where I belong. I don't belong here. I'm not, even though I had been running, I had, run races, triathlons, I have done all of these things, do not feel like I fit in. My confidence, again, all the way to the floor, like couldn't even, it's just, how you feel about yourself is projected into the world around you, and it's how you see everything. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I put that thought aside, and then maybe a month or so later, I'm at work, minding my own business, and I hear somebody say, oh, Barry's. And I'm like, what'd you just say? Barry's? Is that the place on 20th Street with all the beautiful people that are so tan and fit? And she says, yeah. I love going there. I'm obsessed. I love berries so much. And I said, take me with you. Please take me with you. Take me with you. I need to go. Oh, and I said, oh my gosh, I need to go. Like, I have to try this thing so much. Like, I'm just dying to. I'm just dying. I want to go. I want to go. And so she says, of course, anytime, no worries. Like, let's go. So we went together one day, 7 o'clock in the morning, on the dot, 7:10 maybe. And I'm like, and mind you, I lived in Long Island, so I probably took like a 5:30 train just to like be sure, you know, because if you have ever commuted anywhere, you're like either like super early or super late to something. It's never like perfectly on time. So I get to class. Of course I'm nervous, like undoubtedly. And I'm like, okay, we got this. I think I probably like was like practicing, you know, like to train myself up until that point. Like I had like, I don't know, maybe done some Pilates or something on YouTube at that point. So I'm like, okay, you got this. And then it starts. So what you're doing is you're running on the treadmill and then you switch and you do like weightlifting. It starts and I'm like, I think I'm gonna vomit or shit myself. What the fuck? People pay for this? Why do people pay for this type of sick torture? What the? And I was like, this is not okay. This is painful. I'm like, I can't do this. Oh my God, like whatever. But you know, like there's mad people around you. There's like 100 people in this class. So you gotta, like, I don't want people to judge me. Oh my God, like I can't do this. My face, right? I'm like brought back to 5th grade me. My cherry red cheeks. I'm like, everyone's gonna think that I am a loser. Oh my God, like why everybody thinks negatively of me all the time. I'm such a loser. I can't do anything. I can't do this. I struggled. Oh, I struggled. But I made it through class. And sure enough, in the dressing room afterwards, they're brightly lit. So the redness of my cheeks was like times 1,000. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh Jesus, oh my God, like it's like nobody look at me. Like please don't look at me. Please nobody look at me because I'm embarrassed to be me right now. Everyone else is like but here's the thing, showered off, you know. Like, this is terrible. I'm never doing this ever again. I never want to do this ever again. Like, it was sick. I can't believe I just paid for that. But the thing is that afterwards, I felt good. What? I felt good. Like, I was like, wait, my brain was like all of my thoughts that had been clouding my perception and the way that I saw things that was not serving me. It was like my mind was lifted from the clouds. Like I was finally seeing clearly for the first time in maybe years. And the rest of my day following that first high intensity interval training workout was good. I was productive. I was passionate. I was focused. I felt good in my body. Like I felt muscles I had never felt before. I felt strong. Oh my God, I felt so strong. And I said, Anne, when are we going back? When are we going back? Let's go back. Let's fucking do it. And she said, yeah, of course. Like, I go all the time. I love it. That's, like, I will go back whenever. And so I went back. And this time, the thing about berries is that it's lined in mirrors, okay? And instead of me being in my head, the second time that I did it, instead of me being in my head and, hearing the echoes of I can't do this is hard, oh my gosh, I'm ouch, 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 ouch. You still hear it, but this time I looked at myself in the eyes. I looked at myself in the eyes and didn't just hear the thoughts in my brain, but I saw myself as I was thinking these thoughts. I saw myself as I was thinking these thoughts, and I said, no, I hear you, I see you, but we're gonna push past this, because I remember how fucking good it felt on the other side. I said, you made it through once, you can make it through again. And sure enough, I made it through again. And then I went back. Doesn't mean that it was easy. It does not mean that it was easy by any means. Waking up early, super early, like waking up like 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m., getting all my shit ready for the day. It was not the path of least resistance. It was not the easier thing to do. But you know what? It felt so fucking good. It felt so fucking good. And then things started to click, because the more that you do something, the more your muscles start to grow. Your mental strength, your inner strength, your physical strength starts to grow, and you surprise yourself. And then you start running a little bit faster or lifting a little bit heavier, and all of a sudden the weights aren't changing. If you grab a 20-pound weight, it's still going to be a 20-pound weight, but you're changing. Your strength is changing. Your mind is changing. The way that you see things starts to change. And that, to me, was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you mean I could keep practicing something with consistency and it's actually adding to something? Like, it's actually adding to something? That was exciting to me. That was so exciting to me, because I could do it. And I saw the bigger picture. I saw the bigger picture at that point. And I said, oh my gosh, I can do this. I can do this. And then the thoughts, instead of saying I can't, shift to I can. I can. And then it's I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And then you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And your strength keeps growing, and it keeps growing, and it keeps growing. And you're like, whoa. I don't even recognize the person that first looked themselves in the mirror that first day. They're no longer here. They're no longer here. And I honor them. I show such deep gratitude for them and their presence and their level of consciousness. But I say bye-bye. Bye-bye, and welcome to the new me. The new me that's built with consistency, inner strength, and trust. And I know that if I can do this, you can too. You can too. And it doesn't just affect, your physical, your mental. It affects everything that you do. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. I'm so excited and honored to share this with you, because, it's been a journey. And if anyone can learn through my experience without having to go through, all of the twists and turns, then this is what we're here for. And I truly believe that with this power of storytelling, you don't have to go through the same things as people. You can integrate their lessons. You can integrate things within you without going through it. And then it's just like, boom, it's like instant downloads. Ooh, do, 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 do. So yes, this is why I'm so passionate about fitness, because it's not just enhanced my life, you know, it's helped me feel more confident, helped me spread my voice even more, and, you know, do things that I'm passionate about. It's helped clear my mind, you know, increase clarity, and really focus on whatever I'm doing in the present moment, you know, because when you're working out, yeah, you could think, okay, I can't do this. Oh, this is hard. But there comes to a certain point where your mind, there's no space for your mind. There's no space for your mind. Yay! Oh my gosh, yes! Waking up tomorrow 5 a.m. to go running. Yes, and take it slow. Also, like, you don't have to like go sprint unless you want to, of course. And then, hello, more power to you. But, you know, run, walk, jog, run, walk, whatever works for you. Aw, yay, I'm so happy to hear that. Aw. So yeah, it's also improved my yoga practice, right? Strength training helps me get into different postures that were not possible for me in the moment, you know? It's like this doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mind, your confidence, your mission, right? It's helped me like hone in on like my purpose, like my soul purpose, which I'm still discovering every single day. But every single day it becomes more and more clear to me, and I'm just more open, right? Open to experiencing like, how can I best serve humanity today? Fitness has made me a better person, and I'm so excited and happy to share it with you. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I'm so happy you're here. If you love this and want to work out with me, Resurrection starts on Sunday. Oh my gosh. It's going to be 14 days of high intensity interval training. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. This is not for like someone who just wants to like dabble in fitness. This is for somebody that is all in for the next 14 days. And then if you're like, all right, I'm good for a little bit, that's fine. You know, that's fine. You don't have to, just 14 days commitment. You just need to commit to yourself for 14 days. And it's going to be hard, right? You're going to go through the process of, oh, I don't want to do this. We're going to be doing it every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we're going to be focusing on releasing. Every day there's a different thing that we're going to be releasing, starting with our outer layers, and then as we get towards the end, we're going to go deeper inside. And ultimately, at the end of the 14 days, you're going to be a different person. So if this interests you, if you're excited about, you know, and passionate and determined to change, sign up. You know where it is, link in my bio. And here, I have a special surprise since you listened to my story, and I just wanted to share something that brings me so much love and light to my life. I wonder if you can guess what it is. I'm sure you can. Say hi, Cat Stevens. My baby. Say hi. Oh, we love you so much. It's a little warm right now. It's about 76 degrees. Wow. Nice and muggy today, but oh, thank you. Yes, everyone loves you, Cat Stevens. Oh, he loves being in the car. But he loves his little like box. My sweet precious angel. So thank you so much for listening. I'm so happy for your presence. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. And of course, as always, if you have any questions about fitness, yoga, mindset, anything at all, about the Resurrection course, literally anything, if you have questions about Cat Stevens, we're always here for you. Just one message away. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day and a happy weekend. Mwah! Namaste.